What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video, and we just got a ton of new strategy cards with the start of Season 3, and in today's video, I'm going to go over everything you need to know about these new strategy cards, including which are the best ones. Real quick though, I'm still a small-time Madden YouTuber and a fan of the FTA theory, or for the algorithm, basically means every like, comment, and new subscriber this video gets, the more viewers like yourself this video gets pushed out to. So if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, take a second and hit that like button. Like goal for this video is 25, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you can see my daily videos. Appreciate the support. So before Season 3, we only had 2 gold legendary strategy cards, not including the team affinity ones for all 32 teams. Based on my research, there are 25 new gold legendary strategy cards that you can use, and for each of those 25 strategy cards, there are 24 different versions of those cards that I'm going to explain in this video as well. So here you can see one of the previous gold legendary strategy cards. Let It Rip, pretty much everybody was using this, and the In the Zone strategy card on defense. These were the only 2 legendary gold ones before, but now again we have 25 new ones, and I'm going to go through each of those in this video. First one we have here is Out My Way, which affects your quarterback, halfback, and fullback. +4 for trucking, +2 for stiff arm, +1 for strength, and +2 for break tackle. This one's going for about 425,000 coins. Next up, we have Sprinter. You get +3 for acceleration, +2 for agility, +2 of change of direction, and +2 on break tackle for your quarterback, halfback, and wide receivers. This is probably the most popular of the offensive ones, going for 2.7 million coins right now. Next up, we have Play Fake. This gives you +3 to play action, +2 to carrying, +3 to throw power, +1 to throw accuracy deep. And this affects your quarterback, halfback, and center, going for about 525,000 coins. Obviously, there's a large variance right now because these are brand new to Madden Ultimate Team, and a lot of the people are going after the same ones like that previous one we just looked at, the Sprinter one. Next up, we have Scrambler. Affects your quarterback and your offensive line. +5 to throw on the run, +2 to break tackle, and +2 to run block finesse. This is going for about 690,000 coins right now. On the Move gives you +3 to juke move, +3 to spin move, +2 to break tackle, and +1 to break sack for your quarterback and your halfback. Only going for 300,000 coins right now. Definitely one of the least desirable ones. Next up, we have Wrecking Ball, another lower desired one, going for 369,000 coins. Affects your halfback and fullback, +5 to trucking, +2 to strength, and +2 to break tackle. We've got Route Tree, possibly the best other one besides the Sprinter one. Affects your wide receiver and tight end, +5 to short route running, +2 to medium, and +2 to deep route running. 800,000 coins for this one right now. The Deep Route Specialist is probably going to be another popular one here for wide receivers and tight ends. +4 for release, +3 for deep route running, +1 for spec catch, and +1 for catching, going for 750k right now. Over the Top for your quarterback and wide receiver, +3 for deep route running, +3 for catching, +1 for release, +1 for throw power, and +1 for throw accuracy deep, going for 900,000 coins right now. Reel In for your wide receivers and tight ends, +5 for catch and traffic, +2 for short route running, +1 for spec catch, and +1 for catching, going for 900,000 coins right now. And then the first of our offensive line one here is +5 for pass block, +2 for impact blocking, +1 for pass block power, +1 for pass block finesse. This is the Iron Wall, going for 500,000 coins. Next up, we have Pave the Way, basically the running version of this for your offensive line, +2 to run block, +2 to impact blocking, +4 for run block power, and +1 for run block finesse, going for 447,000 coins right now. And then in the trenches for your offensive line, +4 for pass block power, +4 for run block power, and +1 for impact blocking, going for 625,000 coins. So this is nice because it helps both your run blocking and your pass blocking. All right, so that is all of the offensive new strategy cards. And before we get into these defensive ones, I want to bring note to the bottom right of each of these strategy cards where there are 2 icons. Right above the S, you can see that has the Mind Reader logo, but there's also another icon. There's 24 different icons which will give you additional boosts. I'm going to go over what all those icons mean at the end of this video, but that's something that you want to be paying attention when you are buying these strategy cards. At this point right now, there's not a lot on the auction house, especially for the top ones, and especially because they cost so much. So you're going to not be able to pick and choose which attribute boosts you want to get on top of it, but I want to make sure that you guys are aware that you do get extra boosts. It was a little more common with the purple epic ones because you had to match the epic ones with your offensive one and defensive one in order to get the extra boost. But again, I'll go over that at the end of this video. Just wanted to share that real quick because you guys may have been wondering, why are these extra icons on these cards? So first, we've got Mind Reader here on defense for your middle linebackers, free safeties, and strong safeties, +4 for play recognition, +4 for awareness, and +1 for tackling. Currently going for 335,000 coins, so a little less desired there. Slot Specialist, definitely one of the most popular and going to be the hardest ones to get for a decent price. Right now going for 2.9 million, almost 3 million coins. This affects all of your defensive backs, gives you +3 to zone, +3 to man, +2 to press, and +1 to tackling. We have Ball Hawk here, which is going to be the other most popular defensive one probably. Again, here going for 3 million coins. That is wild. Affects your cornerbacks and safeties. +4 for man coverage, +3 for zone coverage, +1 for jumping, and +1 for spec catch. We've got Hybrid here, affecting your middle linebacker, free safety, and strong safeties. +5 for tackling, +2 to zone coverage, and +2 to pursuit. Going for 300,000 coins. We've got Free, which affects your middle linebacker, free safety, and strong safety. Gives you +3 to zone coverage, +3 to pursuit, +2 to play rec, +1 to man coverage, going for 420,000 coins. Hot Pursuit affecting your middle linebacker, free safety, and strong safety, +3 to pursuit, +2 to tackling, +3 to block shedding, and +1 to hit power, going for 268,000. Heavy Hitter affecting your strong safety and linebackers, +5 for hit power, +2 to pursuit, +1 to tackling, +1 to play rec, 249,000 coins. Heavy Blitz affecting all of your linebackers, +5 to pursuit, +2 to tackling, +1 to play rec, and +1 to hit power. And this is only going for 198,000 coins. Pretty much any of these defensive ones that are not either Slot Specialist or the Ball Hawk are going to be much less expensive, obviously. Run Stuff affects all of your defensive line. That's your defensive tackles and your left end and right end. +2 to pursuit, +4 for block shedding, +2 to impact block, and +1 to hit power, going for 370. Bull Rush, your entire defensive line plus your outside linebackers, which is pretty big. If you are not going to use one of those other ones I was referencing, Slot Specialist or Ball Hawk, this is probably the best one out there right now. +4 for power moves, +2 to finesse moves, +2 to block shedding, and +1 to impact blocking. And this affects, again, all of your defensive line plus your outside linebackers, which is awesome. This is going for about a little over 800,000 coins right now. We have Finesse, which affects your defensive line, +4 for finesse moves, +4 to block shedding, and +1 for impact blocking. Defensive Front, this is the last of the new defensive ones. Affects your defensive line and your outside linebackers, +5 for block shedding, +3 for impact blocking, and +1 for power moves, going for 593,000 coins. So now things get even a little more confusing. We have 12 of the 24 icons here that you saw on those strategy cards. The most popular one is that second from the right bottom with the lock on it. It gives you +1 to man coverage. Now, it says on all of these requires 2 components. This is primarily for the purple epic strategy cards. Each of them only counted as 1 component. So basically a strategy card counted as 1 component. But the gold legendary cards, if we go back to the most recent one for one moment, this defensive front. So you can see that little explosion icon on the right and next to the defensive front logo. And then you can see sort of that there's a ×2 symbol there. I know it's very small, but it says ×2. These gold legendary ones count as 2 components. So with the purple epic ones, you had to match this explosion icon on your defensive one and match it up to your offensive one, and then you would only get the boost for that specific category on whatever icon that was. But the gold ones count as 2 components, so you can have a separate defensive one and a separate offensive one. It doesn't matter if the offensive one affects defensive players, or if the defensive one affects offensive players, you're still going to get the boost. But I would say you probably want to go for that lock. There's a couple other good ones. There's also the Bull, which affects your defensive line for power move. There's the Blitz for finesse move. I mean, there's some decent ones in here. You're not going to really be able to be too picky at the beginning with the cards just coming out. You're basically going to have to probably just get whatever one is available. And then on this second page, you can see some of the other ones. There's Tree, which affects your wide receivers and tight ends. You get +1 to short route running, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see if there's some other good ones. There's the Strong Arm one, the +1 to throw power for your quarterback. And then there's the acceleration one here, also the specialist that gives you +1 to acceleration for your wide receivers and tight end. So that's another big one also. But lots of information discussed. If you have any questions or if I did not explain something clearly, please let me know and I will try to let you know in the comments. I am still deciding myself which strategy cards I'm going to be going after. I'm going to wait for them to come down in price probably before buying though, which I assume will come down significantly once the training variety pack comes back. But we don't know when that's going to be. The only way right now to get one of these would be to get lucky with your daily objective and the free strategy card that you get from that. Or there is a random strategy coin pack in the store that costs 4,000 coins. If you guys want to see me do a pack opening for that, let me know and I can try to get that done if the demand is there. But that is it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel so you can see my daily videos. And thank you for watching this video.